Hey, what is up YouTube? My name is Eton. Welcome back to another Pixelmon video. This is not any ordinary episode or video of Pixelmon, but yeah guys, we are here today doing another side mod. You guys seem to love the last side mod that I did, which was the Pixel Checker side mod. I hope some of you guys have installed that for your server. Oh hey, look, there's a boss right behind me. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, for this side mod review, guys, I'm not really going to go for a like goal, but if you do like this side mod in any way, be sure to smash the hell out that like button and tell me down below, are you going to be using it? So, if you haven't seen from the title or the thumbnail, we are doing the Wondertrade Side Mod. Now, this is a side mod that's not very original. And I say not very original because it came from the actual Pokemon games themselves. Ghost Wolf has developed it for Minecraft Pixelmon. For this Wondertrade side mod, what we have to do, we type in /Wondertrade. There we go, and then it comes up with invalid arguments. Wondertrade, slot number to give to Wondertrade, give Pokemon to Wondertrade. Basically, how this works, the server, or well, yeah, I guess the server, this could be, I'll get into server stuff in a minute, but the single player, if you're playing on single player, the single player internal server, is what I should say, makes or generates a certain number of Pokemon that you can edit in a config file, which I will actually show off the config file once we're done with all this. And basically, it sets it up to be 1 in 100 random Pokemon chosen. So if we were to go in here, we'll do. We'll get to that in a second. But there's a way you can actually check the list of what Pokemon are in the Wondertrade pool. And we'll do that in 1 second. So what we're going to do, we have a nice Tepig here, the starter that we chose, this nice female level 5 Tepig right here. We're going to Wondertrade this off with /Wondertrade. And now slot number to give to Wondertrade. Basically, this first spot right here is number 1. This is number 2. This is 3. Galvantula is 4. Number 5, and Gengar is 6. So you can sort of just line up by the amount of Pokeballs that are over here. And so basically, all we do is type Wondertrade 1. And then if we want to do this again, we type WT1 confirm. And there we go. Just like that, we received a Squirtle from Wondertrade. And there we go. We got a nice Squirtle. Surprisingly, another starter. And yeah, completely random. It's totally, yeah, it's basically a good way. If you want to try and fill up that Pokédex, this is a great way to do that. So yeah, that's definitely something that is good. It's definitely a lot of fun. And yeah, some commands for admins and owners of servers and things like that. What you guys want to do is type in WT admin, and now this will come up with obviously invalid arguments. So you have WT admin, Wondertrade admin add, Wondertrade admin remove, Wondertrade admin purge, Wondertrade admin list, Wondertrade admin print, and yeah, that's basically it. So let's go through these one by one. Wondertrade admin add. What we're doing here, /Wondertrade or WT admin add. We can add any Pixelmon in the game. So let me just type in our random. Let's type in a J, and then we'll tab. All right, Jigglypuff. And then the S is whether we can make it shiny or not. So if we want it shiny, we put S. If we don't want it shiny, we put nothing. There we go. So let's add this. You have added Jigglypuff to the pool of Pokemon. Now, only admins can use this. Obviously, there are what's it called? I'm blanking out on the name. Command nodes. Yeah, command nodes that you can use for servers if you want this to be like a kit, if you want this to be some sort of rank where people can Wondertrade. Yeah, basically things like that. And those will, the link to this Wondertrade will be in the description below. And yeah, so if we wanted to remove that Jigglypuff, we would do /WT admin remove Jigglypuff. And it would remove it. You removed one Jigglypuff from the pool of Pokemon. Pretty cool. Now what happens if we type it again? Jigglypuff is not in the pool. There we go. That's awesome. So let's do this. So let's do add, and let's do remove. It's now not there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Next up, we have WT admin purge. What this does, it takes the list of Pokemon that are in here. So here, we're going to skip around a little bit. Let's do Wondertrade admin list. This gives us the entire list of what's in here. So there we go. Everything from level 10s to could be level 50s. You can change this in the config, which I'll go over at the end of the video. As you can see there, I tried this out before just to test it, make sure everything was working. I did spawn in a Suicune and a shiny Suicune in there. So yeah, those are going to be going away very soon here. So what we do, Wondertrade, let's make a time set day real quick. Let's do Wondertrade admin, WT admin, purge. So if you've ever seen the Purge movies, well, you're purging. Boom. you have regenerated all the entries in the pool. So now if we were to type to do Wondertrade admin list, everything is different now. Completely different Pokemon. They're not randomized in any way. It's just completely new spread of Pokemon in there. Completely random. I feel like I just dissed myself. Or no, I said it was like not whatever. You know what I mean. And yeah, so you can get anything from a Swampert to an Arkin to Arialis. It's also a good way to get fossils and even legendaries or shinies. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else is here? Wondertrade admin. We have Wondertrade admin print. Now, what this does, this is for servers. If you were to type in Wondertrade admin print, it basically says this server is running Wondertrade by Ghostwolf. See tutorial. Here's Ghostwolf's link. Currently, Wondertrade pool contains 100 Pixelmon. Try it yourself with /Wondertrade. So that's just something in case people are new to the server and they don't know if the Wondertrade's, there or not. The server owner or admins can do WT admin or /WT admin purge. Didn't I just make it freaking time set day? Hello, time set day. Didn't I just do this? Yeah. What? Did that not work? I don't know. But yeah, so that's basically that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's Wonder Trade off these guys. Let's see what we get. So let's do another thing. You don't have to type Wonder Trade every time. If you want to just quickly Wonder Trade off something in your party, like let's say my Galvantula is my slot 4, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I want to Wonder Trade this Galvantula off, I can just type /WT for confirm. You don't even need to type Wonder Trade. It'll just go right through. Boom, just like that. Ariados is now in my party, and as you can see, it went from slot 4 to slot 2. I guess that's what it is. It just goes to the nearest spot or something like that. And let's trade off the Gengar. Let's do WT6 confirm. We got a nice Piloswine. Please tell me he's got Ancient Power. He doesn't. Oh, he does have Ancient Power. We can get Mamoswine, but this is just a show-off video, so I'm not really gonna do that. Alrighty guys, now if you have no idea how to actually get to your config file, or even your Minecraft folder for that matter, I'm going to teach you right here. You're going to go down to here. This is for Windows only. I forget how to do it for Mac. You type %app_data%. You get your nice roaming file real quick, and basically you find wherever your .minecraft folder is. You won't have all these other folders, but these are just folders that I've installed and stuff like that. So yeah, we find our .minecraft folder. There we go. We are now here. You obviously probably won't have all of this, but you want to just look for that config folder. So you're going to double click into there, and you're going to find your Wondertrade CFG file. Now, I recommend getting Notepad++ for this, but you don't need it. You can have the regular, you can just randomly double click it, and it will open as long as you have, let's see, what is it? It's just Notepad. I believe every Windows computer has Notepad. So as you guys can see here, this is what it looks like in the config sort of setting for this. As you can see, sets a time between server-wide announcements about Wondertrade. So what this means is that every 60 minutes, Wondertrade will say something. It'll basically do that Wondertrade print thing that I showed you guys before. It'll basically do that on its own, so you can set this to whatever time you want. I believe if you set it to 0, it won't show up at all, but if you set it to 1, it'll show up every minute. If you show it to 5, it'll put it up for every 5 minutes. So yeah, I don't really think you want to touch that unless you really want people to Wondertrade. Like on my old Eton server, I set this to, I believe, 20 or 25 minutes, just so people remember in case they get bored or anything, they can Wondertrade their Pokemon. And yeah, so let's set that to 25 for whatever. Make sure that there's no space here. Do not have a space right here. Keep the numbers right next to this equal sign. Don't touch anything else unless you know what you're doing. This is set the minimum time that a player must wait before using Wondertrade. Time between use is 0. So remember guys, I was just spamming it to try and get that Squirtle. Well, you can now set this to every hour, which is 60 minutes. Or every 2 hours, which is 120 minutes, or you can set it to every 5 minutes, like what my Pixelmon server was. Every 5 minutes you can Wondertrade. That's just so people don't spam or anything like that, and they sort of have to wait to try and Wondertrade again. But yeah, you can set that to whatever number you want. I would not recommend doing a random number like that. That's just because, like, no, don't. That's kind of mean and rude. Don't do that. That's not necessary, don't you think? That's not necessary at all. And then down here, sets the chances of a generated Pixelmon in the pool being legendary. Higher values equals less legendary chance. 0 equals no chance. So, if you were to set this to 1, actually, see, yeah, if you were to set this to 0, there'd be no chance for legendary. However, if you set this to 1, it'd basically be a 1 in 1 chance to be a legendary. If you set this to 10, 1 in 10 chance, and as you know, go on, it'll be 1 in 1500. You can do, I don't know, freaking 1 and then whatever that large number is. I wish I had that amount of money, don't you think? Yeah. But yeah, legendary rate, I just would keep that normal unless you really don't want people getting legendaries, and then probably set it to maybe the normal legendary rate, which is like 20,000 or 10,000. I'm not sure what it is in normal Pixelmon without editing it at all. But yeah, let's set it to 10,000. Why not? Yeah, sets the max level to generate Pixelmon for the pool. From level 2 to 100, so you can't have level 0s, you can't have level 1s, you can't have negative numbers. I don't think you can have over level 100s. I have not tried that out myself. You guys can try that out. But yeah, max level was 40, so we can set this up to 100 if we wanted to. Minimum level, we can set it to, I don't know, 67. Why not? So that means every Pokemon is in the range of level 67 to level 100, which is pretty cool. Next one, second to last one, it sets the size of the pool of Pixelmon Wondertrade generates at startup and selects from during play. So that was that 1 in 100. That was the 100 Pokemon in the pool. You can set this to 50. You can set this to 20. I've never really changed that before, so I recommend just keeping it at 100 unless you kind of want to, explore and or not explore, but try and look into it a bit more. Maybe change it around for your own server, things like that. And then the last one, it sets the chances of generated Pixelmon in the pool of being shiny. That's basically the same thing with the legendaries. If you don't want people getting legendaries, or if you don't want people getting shinies, basically set this to the normal Pixelmon or normal Pokemon shiny rate of finding, which is 8912, 8,912 if you want it, or if you want every Pokemon to be a shiny, if you want a shiny server, 1. There we go. 1 in 1. Every single Pokemon will be a shiny through Wondertrade. So that's pretty cool, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If this helped you in any way, hit that like button. And yeah, maybe if we do get a lot of likes and a lot of support, I will put up another side mod video. And yeah, not much else I can say, but my name is Eton, and I'll see you guys in another Pixelmon video.